Hey guys, what is going on? Chris here, and in this sit rep, I am going to discuss why change is so hard in our lives. And anything that you want to change, well, why is it so hard? And the reason is we are actually hardwired to not like change, like to fight against change in our lives, because it's like a defense mechanism. And this defense mechanism, is from whenever we were fighting with dinosaurs in the good old days. Like we knew, like that's how we realized like something was not right, is because something is different. And we took that into like modern day life. When we learn something, we still have that same reaction. And there's three things that we do. Like everybody is hardwired to do these three things for anything new. So number one is you detect that there's something new. So we've got our spidey senses, like everything's good, right? So spidey senses are up. So number one is we detect it. Number two, we try to deflect it, right? So if there's like something crazy coming up, we're like, like that's our immediate reaction. It's like, nope, deflect it. And then number three is finally to like defend it. So that's when we're gonna like put our fists up and like go knock out that T-Rex or whatever, because we detected him, we tried hiding from him, and then finally we were like gonna fight it, right? Because he popped up out of nowhere. That was something new. Haven't seen that one before. I haven't seen a T-Rex before, but now I see a T-Rex, and I'm going to detect it, I'm going to deflect it, and then I'm going to defend it. So why am I telling you about this? Because there hasn't been a cited, reporting of a T-Rex in like 3 weeks. So it has been a while since they've been around. So why is it important for you to know that you are hardwired to detect, deflect, and then defend anything new in your life? Well, obviously, it is because I want to help you train. I want to help you learn. So when you're given new information, like you're not consciously thinking, oh, I'm not detecting something different here, but subconsciously you are. Like subconsciously, whoa. Okay, sorry about that. I just about dropped my phone. Maybe I should hold it with this hand. Give this shoulder a break. If you're listening to this, you have no idea what happened, but I just about dropped my phone, which is where I'm recording this from. I record all of them from my phone. Very nice iPhone 10, by the way. I highly recommend you get one. Okay, so sorry about that little iPhone sales pitch in the middle of our conversation. All right, so when it comes to training, you'll hear something new, and your spidey senses are like, whoa, that's new, okay? And then, like if I tell you, for instance, like in shooting, hey, it is more important how you grip the gun than where you put your trigger, your finger, what part of your finger goes on the tip of the trigger. And you may consciously hear that and go, oh, wow, that makes sense. But subconsciously, all of us have a part of us that is going, wait a minute, that's different. That's different from what every other instructor has told me. So now you're going into like this defense mode, like getting ready for that. And you're like, I don't know, like looking at statistics, averages, all that stuff, like I think I got to listen to everybody else, because that's going to give me my best chance of survival. It has for millions of years. So that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with not listening to this. So I'm going to fight against it. So what am I going to do? Well, I am going to go into reaction mode, and I'm going to deflect it. And I'm going to go, hey, Chris, I know you say that, and I appreciate it. I appreciate the help, but this other way, it really makes sense to me. And you'll just start randomly making up excuses because you're just deflecting, whether you know it or not. You're doing it. I'm not blaming you. Okay, I do it too. We all do it. But I'm trying to get you to realize we all do it, and this is what's happening anytime with something new. And then finally, the last thing that you're going to want to do, hardwired in, is actually defend your original position. Like so now when it comes to the example I gave you about grip over trigger finger, you're going to like, hey, I'm going to defend myself. Hey, you know, I won a championship back in WW2 or whatever it is. Hey, my grandpa taught this. You better shut up, Chris, because my way is right. You'll start defending it. And you won't even know why you're doing it because consciously you're like, man, it just really makes sense. And he did write the SEAL Sniper Manual, so maybe I should listen to him. Oh, no, I can't do that. So anyways, that was kind of a long explanation, but hopefully that's helped you out, because here's the thing is, by realizing you're hardwired to not like change, realize you have to get past all three of those things before you can improve anything in your life, anything new. You know, obviously I'm not just talking about shooting. Anything in your life that changes, just realize that change is happening and think to yourself, okay, hold on. Am I just automatically detecting change and trying to deflect and defend against this? And then you can, you know, use that big brain that we have and actually decide, hey, is this right or wrong for me? Is this going to make me better? Or is it something I should be afraid of? Should I always be afraid of change? So hopefully you are not afraid of change, because if you are, you cannot, as I like to say, keep paving your path to perfection. See you next time, guys.